Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's devotion for April 20th. Today's devotion is titled The Best Evidence. The Bible reading is from Acts chapter 2, verses 29 to 36. Fellow Israelites, I can tell you confidently that the patriarch David died and was buried, and his tomb is here to this day. But he was a prophet and knew that God had promised him on oath that he would place one of his descendants on his throne, seeing what was to come. He spoke of the resurrection of the Messiah, that he was not abandoned to the realm of the dead, nor did his body see decay. God has raised this Jesus to life, and we are all witnesses of it. Exalted to the right hand of God, he has received from the Father the promised Holy Spirit and has poured out what you now see and hear. For David did not ascend to heaven, and yet he said, "The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet." Therefore, let all Israel be assured of this: God has made this Jesus, whom you crucified, both Lord and Messiah. Lee didn't believe in God, and he didn't believe in the resurrection of Jesus, but Lee was a journalist with an analytical mind. When his wife believed in Jesus, he decided to study her new faith for himself. After 2 years of research, he gave in to God, to the resurrection, to faith in Jesus Christ. The change in him was noticeable. After a few months, his 5-year-old daughter said to his wife, "Mommy, I want God to do for me what he's done for Daddy." And the daughter of Lee Strobel put her faith in Jesus too. Many people refuse to believe in the resurrection, but reputable eyewitnesses saw the risen Jesus. One of those eyewitnesses, the disciple Peter, told a large crowd that King David was certainly dead and buried. Then Peter pointed to a prophecy David had made. David spoke of the resurrection of the Messiah. He said, David spoke of the resurrection of the Messiah, he said. Peter concluded, God has raised this Jesus to life, and we are all witnesses of it. The best evidence for the resurrection is the changed lives of the eyewitnesses, including Peter. At the crucifixion, the disciples had gone into hiding. Peter actually denied Christ. Once they saw Jesus alive, everything changed. Filled with courage, they began to share the truth of the one great hope of the world, the risen Christ. What do you believe about the resurrection of Jesus, and how does that belief affect your life? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a very wonderful Easter Sunday.